Singapore is one of those countries which has a constant need to entertain and amuse its people. So there's always some new distraction and attraction being built somewhere. And one of the newest places you'd find in the island state is the Gardens by the Bay. Getting there is easy. If you know where the Marina Bay Sands is, there is actually a bridge which is connected to the gardens. It's also accessible by MRT. Just take the Circle Line and get down at the Bayfront station. When you get out, just follow the signs. The Gardens by the Bay has many attractions. Among these are the Flower Domes, the Cloud Forest, the Heritage Gardens, World of Plants, Dragonfly Lake, the Garden Cruiser, and the Super Trees. Now, since I didn't have a lot of time to go around, I basically just spent my afternoon at the Super Trees Grove. The super trees are these giant metal structures that bloom more than 30 meters high. Apart from the giant greenhouses, the super trees are the most iconic objects you'd find at the gardens. You can see them from very far away, and if you could spare the time, stay put at the gardens because they put on a really spectacular light show at night. The area is a huge park where you could do a lot of things on your own, with friends, or with the entire family, like go for a picnic, a walk, a jog, a bike, a photo shoot. It's so green you'd sometimes forget you were actually in a very chic, cosmopolitan city with buildings through the sky. That is until night falls and the super trees begin their light show. I was actually already on my way out when the trees began to light up. I understand from the literature I read while at the park that the lights are powered by solar cells that fill the tops of these trees. But they don't just light up, they put on a spectacular show. Two shows, in fact, choreographed to music. But like most attractions and distractions, which cost a lot of money to build, access and enjoyment of some of the facilities will also cost you money. Although you could maximize your experience with just the cost of an MRT ride, some of the garden's special venues will require the purchase of a ticket. Connecting the tallest super trees in the grove is a canopy walk called the OCBC Skyway. It's a 120-meter long bridge suspended at 22 meters above the ground by cables attached to the branches of the super trees. That's the average height of a canopy in a real rainforest. I'm not so sure about the dizzying heights part, but it's useful information to find out that the height of this canopy is the same as the height of the canopy in a typical rainforest. And I'm walking actually on what they call the OCBC Skyway. Canopy walks are standard attractions in many natural forest parks in Malaysia and even the Philippines. But although the version at the Gardens by the Bay gives you a completely different experience, it nevertheless gives you a good view of what you'd find at the Gardens by the Bay. So this was my visit to the Gardens by the Bay in Singapore.